Hello folks, I'm Odin 33 and welcome to a special update video. Yesterday was the marking of my 6 years of YouTube. That is, I've been making videos for 6 years. So, yay! This update is going to be a moving forward video. What's going to happen from here on out? What's going to happen with my channel? I mean, it's been 6 years, right? So I've been doing the same thing pretty much for 6 years, so I want to mix it up a little bit. Obviously, the main focus of this channel will always be Let's Plays. I guess that should be the first thing I should tell you. It's never going to change from that. It's always going to be walkthroughs, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I do. I've obviously done some experimenting. I've done Odin's collection. I've done Golden Saturday, Silver Sunday, anything else? That's really all I've done, right? I think that's about all I've done. If there's something else, it didn't last for very long. I've done some co-ops too, I guess, but that's kind of the same thing. But I do want to mix it up a little bit, so I just want to tell you where the things are going, moving out from here. I should mention that I am using a new headset. I've gone through so many of these headsets since doing Let's Plays. I found one. I feel like this one right here, it's going to last me a while. It sounds great. I love the way it sounds. I love the way it feels. If you're curious, this is a SteelSeries Siberia V2. And I love it. It's awesome. I was looking for a red one. This is random, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I was looking for a red one, but they didn't have any more left, so I got this blue one. It looks cool. It's pretty neat. Show you it. There's my headset. You're going to be hearing me like this for quite a while, probably. So, if you don't want to listen to my video, if you'd rather just read some notes as what's going on, check the description down below. There's going to be everything I'm going to talk about pretty much summed up in that. The video will have a little more detail into it, but the description will sum up everything I've talked about. There's not going to be any shoutouts in this video, for the most part. It's going to mainly focus on where the future of my channel is going. And like I said at the beginning, I want to make this clear. Let's Plays will always be the main focus of this channel. That's not going to change, but I want to try out some new things to see how they go. So here we go. Just looking over my notes here. Oh, that was point 2. Oh, point 1 is I've been doing YouTube. Alright, I already did that one. Alright. Point 3. So, Let's Play videos will no longer have Let's Play in the title. That is after Tales of the Abyss and Super Mario Advance 4 finish. Because it would be a little silly just to drop the title all of a sudden and the other videos have Let's Play. I'm not going to get rid of any of the old ones that I have. I'm not all of a sudden just going to be like, well, you know, I'm going to go through all my videos and remove Let's Play from the title. No, that would be dumb. Reason I'm doing this, one, it makes the title shorter. Like it really does. And that's helpful, especially when I'm doing games like Tales of the Abyss. Now, like I said, I'm not getting rid of Tales of the Abyss, but it does make the title shorter. When I want to give titles, like when I want to actually like name parts and whatnot, it's definitely helpful, a lot more easier to read. Two, people know what Let's Plays are now. And I feel like identifying them as such is not necessary. Like, when I first started doing this, Let's Plays were a new thing, and that's crazy to think. Let's Plays were not a well-known thing. Maybe like a year or two they've been going. At max, I would say, when I started. So, Let's Plays were not known by people. But now everybody knows what they are. So I don't feel like there is a need to have the Let's Play title in the video. Now that being said, I would like to give you guys a poll. Basically, my new videos are going to have a new naming convention. They're going to look at any of my Let's Play parts and remove Let's Play, and that's how they're still going to look. But at the end, or at the beginning, this is where I want to poll you. So the first thing is, do you want this at the beginning or the end of my title? For Let's Play specifically, do you want me to put in brackets LP, which still says Let's Play basically, but it's like a nice little, if you were looking for something in particular, it'd be helpful for that. almost like a search function, basically, if you went to like a search box in YouTube and tried to find it. So you want in brackets to say LP, or do you want it to be the shortened form of the game? For instance, for Tales of the Abyss, it would be TOTA, or Super Mario Advance 4 is SMA4. And you want that to be at the beginning or the end of the video title. I would just like to get a poll, a general consensus for what you guys feel, because you guys are important. I wouldn't have been honestly, it's my friends that push me to do this all the time. It's the feedback that I get from my fans to keep going. Like, I'm not exactly getting anything from doing this. It's just a lot of fun. Now, obviously there's the whole partnership and everything, but I didn't know anything like that back when I started this. Had I known there had been something like that in my future, I probably would have pushed this a little harder. But now is just as great a time as any to start really trying for that. I'm not saying I'm just going to start pumping out videos and try to, like, you know, be like uber popular and just, you know, put out a bunch of crap, honestly. No, I try in my videos. That's why I want to try. That's why I do Let's Plays. I like to try in them. I like to think I know what I'm talking about for the games I play. I don't usually do blind. I mean, I have, but I don't usually do that. But I would like to think that I'm an expert when it comes to the games that I play. So that I don't want to release anything that I'm unsure of, is what I'm really saying. I just realized that some of the things in my notes I'm missing, so I'll have to fix that later. But there are some other things I definitely want to talk about too. But anyway, so that is everything that has to do with Let's Plays, basically. I would like to talk about some new content that I would like to try doing. This has been a thing that's been going on for a while. Like a lot of gamers have been doing this. I want to give it a try because I love video games. I've been doing it kinda like in text form on forums and whatnot, but I want to try to give it a video basis. I don't know how often these will be. Maybe a bi-weekly basis, monthly, maybe even weekly though. I don't know. But I would like to try to start doing video reviews of games. Not new stuff, because quite honestly, new games do not interest me that much. There are a few titles here and there, but I could get into a huge rant on why new games today kind of don't impress me. Not to say that there aren't great games that come out, but I'm just saying gaming in general, from my perspective, I feel was better back in the day than it has been now. So I like to try to start doing some retro reviews, just of games I own, probably. If there's enough requests that someone really wants me to do something that's not outlandishly expensive for me to acquire, then of course I'll try to get that. But mostly of stuff that I own, and I'll be taking requests. And I'll be this is in my other stuff if you want a link, but I'll be using my backloggery site. It's not a site. Well, it's a site, but it's not my site. It's my backloggery account, basically. In the description, there's a spot that says other stuff. There's a link to my backloggery there. And backloggery, basically, I enter in all the games that I own, and it shows whether they've been played or beaten or finished, or completed 100%, but it's also a catalog of all the games that I own, which is really nice. So I'll be using that to kind of just start doing some game reviews. With the addition of doing these gaming reviews, I will be stopping the Odin's Collection series, because Odin's Collection was kind of like a game review in a sense, even though it more so talked about how I acquired a game. But I know I started that whole Odin's New Collection. That was kind of just a test to see if I could start doing that again. But I don't know. I didn't feel I liked it too much. Like, I thought it's fun to do, but I don't think people wanted to see a random video of just random gameplay. I think if I talk about a game that I'm only going to ever talk about once, perhaps, it would be better to do it in a review format and kind of tell you about the game itself. Kind of tell you why you should or should not play it, and kind of show you more aspect to the game than just one section. You know, like give you the full experience. I don't know if it'll be like spoilery or not. You know how like if you guys have ever watched The Completionist, where he'll review a game, but then if he talks about the story or anything, he'll like, you don't have to watch this, you can skip over this. I might do something like that. There's lots of review channels out there, and there's lots of ways for me to try to do this. So it won't be happening for a little bit probably. It'll be out of the blue. You'll be like, whoa, Odin's doing a review. Oh yeah, I remember him talking about that. It'll be like that. Probably, I would say not for at least a month or two for that to start, because I'd have to play through a game and then kind of make like a script, which is something I don't usually do. So it'll definitely have more work put into it than a regular video. So yeah, it's something I'd like to try. Another thing I'd like to try. Oh yeah, so Odin's collection's done, by the way. I'm gonna do one more Odin's new collection, just so I can close the series. Because I don't want it just to end. I think right now like Perfect Dark Game Boy Color. I want to end it on something that I like, and I want to end the series so that it's just over. So I want to do my old buddy Griffin Lobster, who I have not talked to in a long time. People have asked, you know, is Griffin's back coming back? Like I can't tell you because I honestly have not talked to the guy in a while. I would say no at this point. But anyway, back in the day, he did a top 50 of his favorite games of all time. I would like to do something similar, but not quite that. I would like to do a series where, you know, my name is Odin Spack33, so I'd like to do a top 33 series where, I don't know how often this would be either, but it would take place over a 3-week section. Or maybe 4, but I'm thinking 3 because I could do 11 at a time, 11 entries of it at a time. But I would like to do top 33 lists of things, and everyone loves lists, and everyone loves sharing their opinion, and everyone loves bashing other people's opinions. But it's something I've been talked to. My buddy TM Sonic recommended I should do a like my favorite NES games of all time. I remember him. He like said that once. And I've been thinking of doing lists like that. Like one I've been really interested in doing is like my favorite Super Nintendo soundtracks. That's been one I've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe that'd be the start. I'd probably do that as my starting one if I were to start the series. But yeah, I love lists. I love ranking things. You know, what's better than what. So yeah, I might start a top 33 series. I don't know. By the way, when I do start doing this stuff, I will release a schedule, because I'm going to try to schedule myself to actually push myself to release videos. I know back in June I said I'd be releasing new videos every day, twice a day, and I was doing that for a bit, but then I kind of stopped. I think that's a lot of content to get out there. The reason I was doing that is because I wanted to keep doing Tales, but I wanted to do Super Mario at the same time. And then when Odin's Collection came out in the summer, I was like, well, I still want to do Odin's Collection, but I also still want to do Tales. So that's why I was doing that. I don't think that would be like smart for me to do 2 videos a day. It was at the time, but I think just 1 video a day is great. The format I'm probably thinking of doing is once again another good friend of mine, Slim Kirby. He has a format where every Monday through Friday he will do his Let's Play videos. Depending on which ones he's doing, he'll alternate between them. And then on the weekend, he'll have weekend projects where he will, like, oh, here's a little plug. Well, I can do it right now. I might as well. I'm currently involved in one of his weekend projects. His Saturday one is a competitive Uniracers Let's Play. Uniracers being an old Super Nintendo game, and we did a versus of the whole game, and it's a lot of fun. 3 parts of it as of this video are up, so go check that out. I guess I'll put a link to that as well. I guess I said no shoutouts, but I had to, right? But anyway, he has weekend projects, so I was kind of thinking with this new content I'm thinking of doing, it takes place on the weekend. I mean, I've done this before, with Golden Saturday being obviously on Saturdays, or, you know, sometimes it'd be late and end up being Sunday, sometimes even Monday. And then Silver Sunday was my news update. I don't know if Silver Sunday would continue either. It's a good update video, like chance to do it. But I don't know, maybe I'd rather just release an update as opposed to doing Silver Sunday. It's the same thing, really, but the thing with Silver Sunday is I gotta play a game at the same time. We'll see where I go with that. In terms of Golden Saturday, by the way, I'm still up in the air of what I want to do with that. I know Mario Kart 8 came out. I did put a video out for that, for Golden Saturday. It was the last one I did. Pink Gold Saturdays. It was a little joke because of one of the characters in the game, Pink Gold Peach. But I don't really have any ideas for any kind of competitive or cooperative online gaming content at the current moment. So I don't know where I'll be going with that. But right now, I play Mario Kart 8 a lot with my buddies online. I'll get into that in a bit. But in terms of YouTube, probably nothing like that right now. So what am I at? 16 minutes? I got a bunch of other stuff to talk about. But that is it for all the YouTube stuff I want to talk about. Thank you for listening to this so far. I'm going to go through my other stuff relatively quick. But in case if you don't want to listen to that, just check out the links anyway. That'd be great. And make sure you check out that poll. Well, not check out the poll, but the poll that I mentioned earlier. Just leave your thoughts in the comments. And thanks for sticking by for 6 years. It's hard to believe it's been 6 years. So other stuff. Alright, let's just get this out of the way, because this video's been going long enough. So, first thing, odinspac.webs.com. That is my website. That is the hub for all my stuff that isn't YouTube related. My streaming, my podcasts I'll talk about for a little bit. Hero Quest, another thing I'll talk about. That's about it right now. I should probably put more stuff there, but right now that's all that's there. I mean, it links to my YouTube, but it's everything that I'm doing is on there. I got updated a little more, but right now it's pretty up to date. I'm thinking if I can get this website rolling a little better, I'll actually invest in paying for a website. But right now, I'm just using the .webs because it's useful and it's free. So there you go. Streaming, twitch.tv/OdinSpac. There's 3 different types of streams, actually. Well, there's going to be 4. There's going to be a special one. First off, my regular streaming is RetroSpac. RetroSpac happens basically whenever I'm not working, which would be now. When I'm recording this video, I could be streaming, but I'm not. But normally at nights, 6 p.m. Eastern Time is the usual start time for all my streams, by the way. But I usually stream random games. The one, as of this recording, I'm going through is Mega Man Anniversary Collection, which is a big endeavor. I'm going to be playing through Mega Man's 1 through 8. I'm going to play through all 8 that are on the disc. And I'll probably try out the 2 versus games that are in it as well, the 2 arcade fighters. Probably try them out, why not? This is made by Capcom, so they're probably decent. Another type of stream I do is Hero Quest. Hero Quest is an old board game made by Milton Bradley. I have turned it into a completely different kind of game using the Hero Quest engine and using a program I found online that lets you kind of make, like, you can use an AI to play the Game Master, but through a method that I have developed, I have made it basically an online Hero Quest game, and it's been a lot of fun. I recommend checking it out. It will not be starting up until September 3rd. I believe that will be the next Hero Quest when I launch version 3.0. But I put a lot of work into it. I still got some more work before that day to go. I hope to see you there if you want to check it out. It'll be a big day for Hero Quest and for my streaming in general. Now, I guess I only have 2 types of streams. There's 2 special streams upcoming. I'm hesitant to announce one because I don't know how soon this will be, only because there is another person involved and I don't know what his schedule is like. But I'm going to announce it anyway. Me and my good buddy TM Sonic 1228 love video game music. This is a thing that does not need to be questioned. We have done 2 Name That Tune streams before, and we are looking to do a 3rd one. I don't know if it'll be on Twitch. I should throw that out there now. But we are looking to do a Name That Tune 3. We have most of it set up. I think we're about 70% done, I think. But because of him going to school, I don't know when this will happen. But I I would just like to tell you that Name That Tune is really fun. We love doing it, and hopefully we can do it pretty soon. But the last special stream I'd like to announce is the first time. I haven't even mentioned this to any of my friends, any of my fans, nobody. This is the first time you're hearing for this right now. Exclusive Odin SPAC 33 content right here. I am announcing my 6-year anniversary stream. Last year I did a 5-year one where I played through, the intention anyway, was to play through Oracle of Ages, and then Seasons, and if I beat those 2 games, there were some other games as well, and then at the end, play Rad Gravity. Well, if you were there last year, you will know that I only got to finish Ages, and it took forever, because I was not very established with the game. And I did end up doing Rad Gravity at the end. However, this year, I am looking to finish the series by doing Oracle of Seasons. And I am right now calling out to all my online friends right now. I am inviting you to help me just like you did last year to co-commentate. This is the invitation that I'm giving you right now. Also, my display just went off for some reason, but it's back. But I'm giving you the invitation right now if you guys want to come on out and help me out. I will once again, I don't know the charity I'll be raising for this time. It might be the same one as last time, which was Child's Play, but I will be raising money for charity again. There will probably be another dumb goal that will lead to me doing something stupid. And at the end, I'll have another mystery game. And I don't know, Seasons might take a long time to be honest. But I'm planning on doing 2 games that day, and it'll be a whole day thing. Just like last time, I start at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm looking to do it next month in September. I know last year it happened early August, but because of some things that just kind of been happening, I haven't had a lot of time to plan for this, but I'm ready to announce it now. Next month, I'll have a trailer just like last time to tell you exactly what's happening, but it will be next month. Look forward to it, please. It was a lot of fun last year, so I have considerably better internet than last year, so I can handle more things than I could last year. That's important to note. Alright, that's enough for streaming, man. I'm 22 minutes in. Alright, let's get this going. Podcast. I haven't been doing Bottoms Up lately because Blue Blazing Demon and TM Sonic and Helfinator and Shots Rocks, which has all kind of been busy. Just haven't been doing it. So I started up my own solo podcast because I'm greedy. It's on a website called Spreaker. Now, it's a lot more restrictive than what we were doing before. We were just uploading to Mediafire. But what Spreaker allows me to do is do a live podcast using their site. So if you want to check that out, it's in the description. It's Spreaker.com/user/OdinSPAC. I don't know if you do the user or not. But I have a weekly podcast. I've done 4 iterations so far. Maybe it's 5? I think it's 4. I think it's no, actually, you know what? I think today I did my 5th iteration. I want to say that, but I think it's honestly 4. Anyway, it's every Sunday. It's at 10 a.m. in the morning. I know it's early, but I like it. I like the format because I know I'm not ever working at that time, so that is why I do it then. So it's 10 a.m. in the morning. It's only half an hour till 10:30. If you can't listen to it then, you can just listen to it later. You can download it from Spreaker. I'm also re-uploading them to Mediafire, and you can find that on my site as well. And if you ever want to talk during it, or if you just want to just use the hashtag SPACTalk, that's the name of the podcast, by the way, to maybe generate some questions or comments, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. That's Twitter, of course, the hashtag. But I haven't had, I know I've had some listeners, but I haven't really had any commenters. So that would be great, even if you listen to in the future. I'd love to see that. I talk about video games, talk about my Wii Fit, because I've been losing weight lately. I talk about video game collecting and playing, and then I have some discussions. And I also have a mini Name That Tune segment as well. That's my intermission. So it's been a lot of fun. I really love doing it. Half an hour works great because I'm by myself, so it gives me just enough time to talk about everything I need to. been going for 25 minutes now. It's basically a podcast. So you've basically been listening to what I can do for half an hour. With notes. I don't usually have as many notes for that, to be honest. Alright, backloggery. I already mentioned this when I was talking about the reviews and that. But backloggery, I use it for retrospec. I'll be using it for my reviews, and it's also used for future Let's Plays. But I appreciate any suggestions. If you see a game on my backlogger you think would make a great Let's Play for me to do, feel free to message me. You can email me, odinspec@gmail.com. You know, I love suggestions. I might not get to it, but I do love the suggestions, and if I hear it enough, then, you know, I'll be like, well, I should probably consider doing this. People want to see it. Twitter, twitter.com, odinspec, or just follow me on odinspec, you know, if you know how to use Twitter. Basically, Twitter is just updates on everything I've said today. I tweet all this stuff. I tweet when I stream, I tweet my podcast, I tweet my YouTube, I tweet my site. All this stuff gets tweeted. I don't tweet my backloggery, because I feel like there's no need. I guess I could, but I tweet all this stuff. So if you want quick and efficient updates on anything, Twitter's your best bet, because when I post it, like, it's happening. You know, if I'm live on a stream, there you go. So I use Twitter as much as I can to keep you guys informed with all the activities I got going on. Last thing I'd like to mention, besides my email, I guess I'll just mention my email because I said it now, odinspec@gmail.com. I already mentioned it in my backloggery, but that's my fan mail. If you want to send me fan mail, or if you want to just be like, yo, Odin, you suck, you know, you can do that too if you want, but yeah, it's my fan mail, so if you want to just send me a message if you have a suggestion, like I said. It's a lot better than YouTube messaging service. You can use that, I'll get that too, but Gmail is the best way. Because people still email, right? Last thing, I'm not going to bother saying the link. It's in the description, but there is a new forums that I've been using, as opposed to bottoms up, because this new forums I've been using is for everyone. It's not for the bottoms up group. It's not for Odin Spec. I just like to throw this out here now. This is the Puddle Plains HD forums, and Puddle Plains is a inside joke that a whole bunch of my Mario Kart 8 buddies formed. Well, Taryn, one of the guys, Taryn, came up with it, King Kiensen. But it's one of the tracks in the game, Donut Plains 3. We now know it as Puddle Plains HD, and we made forums based on it. It's a gaming forum. There's some Mario Kart 8 stuff there. We discussed the Smash Bros. Pick of the day a lot. And just other stuff. It's just in the works. It's a small gaming community. There's not a lot of members there right now. If you want to join, head on over. The link is in the description. And maybe we'll be the host of some Mario Kart 8 tournaments later. Just hoping to do something like that. But I'm not sure at the moment. I don't want to promise anything. But we play Mario Kart 8 a lot, so you can find us there. Alright guys, thank you for listening to all this stuff. Thank you for sticking by for 6 years. I really appreciate it. From Rad Gravity to Tales of the Abyss, I guess. Well, from Rad Gravity to Super Mario Advance 4. There's lots more to come. As you know, I will be doing Mario Golf Advance Tour after Tales of the Abyss is finished. That'll be the first Let's Play to not have the Let's Play title anymore. It'll feature the brackets LP or brackets MGAT. So, thank you for listening. There's a lot more to come. I'm not done. Like I said last year, I was planning on being finished, but no. I enjoy this too much, so thank you for listening to this very long video. If you have any questions, anything you want to tell me, leave them in the comments right below there. And yeah, I got nothing really else to say. I really appreciate everything you guys have done. So take care, and I will see you tomorrow for some more videos. Or video. Till then, take care and goodbye.